Hi everybody. We're going to compare some helmets that have come onto the market in recent years which integrate lighting into the helmet. We've been doing some Christmas shopping lately and we were trying to research this matter and we could find no good information online about what exactly, how do these helmets compare in terms of the lighting. So here's my very unprofessional video that hopes to give you that information. The helmets we've got are, on the far left, we have a torch, so-called torch helmet. Here we have a Lumos helmet. Here we have a Magicshine helmet. And on the far right we have a standard reference helmet, which in this case is a fairly inexpensive Bell Citi helmet, onto which I've put a Cygolite hot rod. And the Cygolite hot rod here is oscillating between its low light setting and its highest output, which I think the highest output is somewhere around 150 lumens or something. Anyway, this is what I usually ride. But you know, if you want to get more fancy, then and you want to look for a fancy gift like we've been doing, you can look at some of these newer helmets where the lighting is already built in. So what we've got is we've got these three new helmets with the rear lighting set on solid. I've got them arranged sort of in my what I think is the least bright to the most bright, left to right. This is very, very subjective. I don't know if on the video one can really see that. But I think, in a way, this is the least bright helmet, the torch. Although, actually, I kind of like the styling the most. It's a kind of a goofy skater, you know, more modern skater look. It doesn't have all these sharp, pointy bits on it. This helmet is one of the nice features is the front and rear light can be controlled independently. And if you go into, for example, you want to have the back light be flashing, and then you can start the front light solid. Well, that's a nice thing about this helmet. We're going to put it back to solid. This is the turning off mode. So basically back here you just have one button which cycles through the different modes. On the Lumos helmet, there's also just one button back here that will cycle through modes. The key thing about the Lumos, a big difference here is front and rear light are always doing the same thing. So if you have the back turned on solid, the front is turned on solid. If you push this button once, you'll have the back flashing and the front will be flashing. And let's see, there's more modes, a faster flashing mode. And then we'll be back to solid. The Magicshine has a button for the rear light and for turning the whole helmet on, but the front light is controlled independently with a different button. Here we've got that button. Let's see. There, that turns the front. You can see the front. The front light on the Magicshine is a real headlight. It is quite bright. And it's more than just a blinky kind of thing to let people know that you're there. This will actually light up the path in front of you. Independently controlled with this button. Hard to show. Now we've got a lot of glare back here. Let me turn this off. Oh, and the front can also be made to blink. Oh, everything independent from the rear light. The rear light is controlled by this button. Oh, now it's turned everything off. I'm still learning how to use this thing. With the Magicshine, you always got to toggle through all these different modes to get to the solid. It does not remember what mode it was in when you turn it off. That's kind of a drawback. Anyway, so much for the Magicshine. So here we have all the helmets set to solid. Let's compare the front lights. So we'll turn that around. Front light solid. Magicshine, there's just not going to be any contest here. It's so bright it's going to blow everything else out. course, my Bell helmet has no front light. That's why I have front lights on my bicycle. What else to do here? So let's check out, these Center 2 helmets have one additional feature which is kind of nice. They have turn signal indicators. Those are kind of fun. So the Magicshine, you can push the button to make a right turn, and it will turn on right turn signal. A little arrow there, and you'll see right on the handlebar controller, it also tells you it's blinking. That's kind of nice. That way you won't forget it. The other thing about the Magicshine is it has a timeout. So even if you do forget it, it's going to stop blinking after a while. There it goes. It stopped blinking. You have a left and right button, and you would control it that way, left and right. Now, Lumos also has a turn signal indicator. You push the left button, it actually makes a little beep. You have an audio feedback to tell you that it's engaged, and of course the hand controller also blinks. Now you see those two. Now the Lumos does not have a timeout, so if you forget about it, it's going to blink like that all day long. You'll have this indicator on your handlebar that says it's blinking. Another neat feature about the Lumos is the front. The front will blink on the same side as the back is blinking, and right here, right above your eye, within view probably of your peripheral vision, you put this thing on. Yeah, you would definitely see it. So you would have these constant reminders that you had that blinker on in your field of view. Turn that off by pushing the button. You get a little beep. Now there's one more interesting feature, which is the Magicshine. If you push both left and right button together, you get, what is that called? The warning, parking, the emergency flashers. You get the emergency flashers. That's kind of nice, actually. Now, the emergency flashers are interesting because they do not have a timeout. Now, they will flash like that until the batteries are dead. You do get the indicator on the handlebar controller that they're both flashing. And that's kind of a neat feature. I tried to do that with Lumos, but if you push them both together, it gets confused and it decides on one for you. So there's no real way to do that. There's no way to do the warning flashing mode. I don't even know if that was intentional by Magicshine, but you know, you play around and you figure it out. And then you turn them off by holding them down, or maybe you turn them off by holding one of them down. Let's see what happens. There it goes. Yeah, I don't actually think that was an intended design, but it is a feature. Finally, it's worth saying that this helmet and this helmet have batteries that everything is integrated into the helmet, including the batteries, and there are no apparent doors or ways to access the battery. So, you know, like if you've abused your battery and it's dead, you're going to have to cut this helmet open or do something to get at the battery. You're going to have to hack it. And I don't think everybody's really interested in doing that. Same with the Lumos. I can discern no hatch or way to get at the battery. You know, may or may not be an issue for you. The beauty of the Magicshine is there is a compartment on the top here, and the hatch pops open very easily. This will be the subject of another video that I'll make. And it contains two lithium-ion batteries of the 18650 size battery. It will run off of it will run with one battery, but you have the option of putting two in. And that gives you a long run time, and it gives you the ability to maintain your batteries or replace them if you need to. That's all I'm going to say about these helmets for now. I'll probably make another video soon with other comments. Thanks for watching.